with us. I'm Dave Edelman with Cox Communications. We're talking with representatives from Food from the Heart, which is an amazing organization that provides meals for folks that need them in their homes. And it's a very different organization than many of the other meal programs that I've heard about. Evelyn Jacob, who is the founder, and Bridget Otera, who is also a volunteer for this program. And Evelyn is just been a good friend of ours. Kids kind of grew up together, and Evelyn showed up at my house with a bag of food, which we're going to show you in a little bit. But Bridget, I wanted to ask you something, because you really spend your time. This is really where you volunteer. So tell me why you volunteer for this organization.
There's 3 reasons I volunteer. The first one, I'd like to read a letter from one of the clients, and this will make it clear. The letter says, "Dear Food from the Heart, just a short note to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm in a very bad situation at the moment, and I am more grateful to you than you will ever know. For reasons too long to go into, I have no means of getting or preparing food. My diet is donated power bars and oatmeal. I am too ill and too medicated to make food for myself. I had really given up on eating, and that is not conducive to my healing. You are helping me heal in more ways than just food. Knowing that someone out there cares means so much to me. Peter's delivery is not just the food, but his words of wisdom and encouragement. This all helps me get better. I thank each of you for the part you contribute. You are giving me the great gift of hope by helping me improve my health and my quality of life. May God bestow upon you the blessings you bestow upon us. With gratitude and appreciation, a grateful client."
That's why you do it.
Yeah.
It makes it all worth it, isn't it?
It does. The second reason would be that I'm a foodie, and the food that we make is fabulous. And the third reason is that the volunteers, we're family. I mean, that's what we call each other. There's a lot of camaraderie, there's a lot of laughter, it's a good time.
That's great. And people have brought you into this fold, and now you're here forever.
That's
but I think I'm going to be here forever also, because again, as I've mentioned before, Evelyn showed up at my house with this bag of food. I'm going to kind of show you this bag of food, which is this week's.
This week's.
Oh, and it's so heavy. So let's figure out what's in here, and tell us what's in here, first of all, and then also tell us the ingredients and how you made it. And, I mean, I'm fascinated by this.
This was a bag that was delivered on Wednesday to 82 people in Santa Barbara. And first of all, there was this wonderful bag of bread that we get from Our Daily Bread. Thank you, Our Daily Bread. They bake bread for us every week and have done so for the last umpteen years.
Take this. This is mine.
I guess we're starting with the sweets. We had a piece of apple streusel cake that we made. Yeah,
so now, this wasn't donated by a restaurant. This
no,
you
this
made
is
this
all
from the
food
ingredients
that we make. We get ingredients from the food bank. We buy other ingredients from different suppliers. We had this beautiful container of
fig and watermelon.
Yep, honey. The figs were dipped in honey and lemon and garnished with mint. We have a saying that no dish leaves our kitchen ungarnished. We have a macaroni and cheese with ground beef, because it's important that our clients get protein to help with their healing. Then there was this beautiful, oh, well, this needs to be opened, but this beautiful caprese salad, which was hydroponic butter lettuce and tomatoes and mozzarella cheese.
This is
homemade
just
vinaigrette.
Awesome.
Yeah, with a homemade vinaigrette also.
Of course.
And then this was another one of the entrees, which was grilled chicken skewers with broccoli and carrots and rice and a whole portobello mushroom. It does smell good, doesn't it? And then there was a quart container of a tortellini soup, minestrone soup.
Let me put this here.
And then a container of non-fat milk and some 3 little juice containers that we were able to find at the food bank. A couple of chocolate bars, because everyone needs chocolate to feel better. And then there's also always a newsletter that comes with the menu so that our clients can see what the ingredients are. We tell them a little bit, remind them a little bit about who we are, and there's just a few little jokes or little things that they can read.
Noggin notches.
Right.
Very cute. Now this is all really like healthy stuff. This is not just stuff that's thrown together.
Very healthy food, and it's balanced, and there's protein, and there's starch, and there's carbohydrates, and
lots of fruits and vegetables.
And fruits and vegetables as much as we can get, because this is what people are lacking. They might just buy some fast food, or they just might buy something in a can.
Frozen dinner.
Frozen dinners. They're not getting fresh watermelon, fresh fruits, and fresh salads like that.
This, and it's not just one meal. This is a multitude of meals that...
It can last for a number of days, because lots of our clients going through these healing crises have diminished appetites, so they'll just eat a little bit, and some of the dishes like this one could just be frozen, or the soup can just be frozen and used for days afterwards. So it lasts a number of days.
So talk about the volunteers other than our friend here, Bridget.
We have about 20 to 30 volunteers that show up each week. We work on Tuesdays in the mornings from around, there are early birds that get there at about 8, but we start really cooking at about 9 o'clock in the morning and go from about 9 until 2:30 in the afternoon. And then on Wednesdays, again, they're the early birds that start at about, Jo comes at 6 to start chopping onions. She's 89, a great volunteer.
She's been with us forever.
Forever.
She says it too. I'm still alive.
I'm still alive. I'm coming to help. So she's there every Wednesday and Tuesday without fail, working both days. Thank you, Jo. But otherwise, the volunteers come on Wednesday about 9 in the morning, some earlier, and stay until about 2:30, when a whole nother group of people come around 1:30, and they deliver. They just deliver the bags. So we have the prep cooks and the choppers and the assemblers and the ones who put the food in the bag and
the cleaners.
The cleaner-uppers.
And the drivers.
And the drivers.
Now, again, I'm just totally amazed at this, because I look at this food, and this food would cost a fortune in a restaurant, and it's classy. It's not just...
It's very good.
It's packaged well. It looks really healthy. It is really healthy, and it's pretty amazing. Talk a little bit more about the clients that you serve. There's probably not a typical client, but is there a...
There's not. There are a few AIDS clients that started with me 15 years ago and are still on the program. They're still getting our food every week because they're on disability and they're just unable to take care of themselves. And then we get other clients that are just kind of in limbo, where they're just going to be on it a few months until family arrives, or sometimes until they feel better and they're able to start taking care of themselves. So it kind of depends, and the age range is really everything from people in their 20s and going all the way to some seniors that we give that are waiting to get approved for Meals on Wheels, so we give them food until their approval comes.
So I assume that you coordinate with other nonprofit groups that do food programs to make sure that you're not delivering and they're delivering at the same time, or...
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is fascinating. We're going to take a quick break, and because I'm getting real hungry, and I'm going to kind of grab a fork and eat some of this stuff. But we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back because we need your help. We need your help to make this program grow and serve the folks that are probably waiting for more services from Food for the Heart. So stay with us. We will be right back.